Hey guys, Deju22 here, and welcome to our next match on the Breakdown Super Show. And I have to say, this matchup is another classic in the long line of classics that feature this young lady, as well as the champion, Colette, who entered the ring just before her. And I have to say, if their last match or last couple of matches were any indication, this is going to be a classic. And at the moment, I mean, Lita is putting up the Divas Championship on the line against Colette. And of course, if Lita wins, she becomes the Women's Champion of the World, and Colette would take over as the Divas Champion. On the other hand, if Colette retains the Women's Championship, then Lita loses the Divas Championship outright, and then we would have to crown a new champion. Well, so far we haven't had to crown any new champions yet, but this could be the one. I don't know. We'll see. But in the meantime, Colette has definitely been looking strong in some of her matches, albeit non-title matches, but still. We'll see how Lita is going to take on the power of Colette, because, you know, Colette is a very, very powerful woman, mainly in strength and as well as in will, among other things. But with that said, let's just get started. Match underway as we have a clothesline on the Lita to begin the matchup. Gotta slow down a little bit. But yeah. Colette has definitely been looking strong, and a back suplex onto Colette from Lita. I mean, this is just a normal matchup, so... And it's set for 1 hour. I mean, not that it would take 1 hour, but you never know. But I have to say, that last match was amazing. That championship scramble. It started out slow, but it picked up towards the end, and... it was just that, a scramble to the finish. But congratulations nonetheless to Edge, and also congratulations, as much as I hate to say it, to the Authority for winning both the World and the Tag Team Championships. Well deserved nonetheless. Oh, and a huge bitch slap to Colette. Oh, and a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker onto Colette. And a tilt-a-whirl slam. And then a neckbreaker onto Colette. And a knife edge chop right onto Colette, and whoa! What a punch right to Lita. I mean, I've always known all along that Colette has the power of the punch. I mean, quite literally. I mean, not that I've ever been punched by her, but I wouldn't want to start now. A float over DDT onto Lita. And then an elbow right to the head of Lita. Oh, and then a stop right to the head with those high heels. And another tilt-a-whirl slam onto Colette. And then a back suplex onto Lita. Whip into the ropes. And a spine buster onto Lita. And then, well, a drop kick, but I don't think she got all of it, though. Whipped into the corner. And now let's see what Lita's going to do here. And Lita... a suplex from off the top rope onto Colette. That'll definitely take a lot of starch out of her. Oh, and then a knee right to the head. If not, probably the upper part of the sternum. Like between the neck and the bosom. if you will. And now, wait a minute! And now Colette going for the crossface. Shades of crit. Not going to go there. Not going to go there. Although Lita manages to escape. I don't think Colette got all of it, though. A jawbreaker to Colette. And now, Colette. A two-handed choke slam. A back suplex on Lita. I mean, I'll tell you one thing. If there's one thing that Colette is known the world over for, it's her many suplex variations. I mean, after all, she's suplexed her husband Cole a lot of times. Matthew Cole, that is. Nope. But nonetheless, though, I mean... Oh, wait a minute! Twist of Fate! Twist of Fate onto Colette. And, Colette is pissed! And, of course, Lita realizes this. A backbreaker onto Colette, trying to stop the fire before it starts. But then a clothesline onto Lita. Now she picks up Lita. Now gets whipped into the corner. And now, set up in a tree of woe. And now is choking her with those high heels. And another suplex onto Lita. Nope, not even a 1 count on Lita. And, well, it's a backside slam, but it's called the tribute to Kurt Angle. So yeah, she calls that the tribute to Kurt Angle because he called that the Angle Slam. A pump handle drop onto Lita. 1. Nope, kick out at 1 from Lita. And now going for another crossface. I mean, of course, Bobby Roode also had used that move before. Is Lita going to tap out here? She does. And the winner of this match at 6 minutes 10 seconds is Colette. Well, I gotta tell you, Colette is definitely on a roll. In fact, she doesn't need to use the Dominator to win. She can also use the crossface to win as well. And I have to say, Colette is definitely pulling out new tricks every time we see her. In the ring, that is. But nonetheless, Colette is still the champion. And as a result, Lita is no longer the Divas champion, which means we will have a bonus match to crown a new Divas champion. But for the time being, stay tuned for this next match. This next Let me try that again. This next match is going to be lit, and you'll see what it is in just a moment. Stay tuned.